What up, guys? In this video, I'm going to break down one of the biggest reasons why people fail at sobriety. Because I see it happen all the time. People quit drinking, then they slip up, they get some sobriety tips, but nothing seems to ever work. It's not that they are weak, they just aren't working on the right problems. But before I dive deeper into this topic, if you are new to my channel, my name is Cheyenne and I am the founder of Sobriety 7, which is my community and system that focus on helping women get effortlessly sober in 120 days by helping them create a life that they don't feel that they need to escape from. So in this video, I will be showing you 3 ways that you can find the root cause of your drinking so you stop wasting time on things that don't really matter for your sobriety. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing to help you get to the root cause is understanding that triggers are clues. They're not your enemies, okay? And why this matters is because most people hate their triggers. They just hate them and they try to avoid them. But a trigger is actually a clue. If you were to sit with it and notice what just happened, what were you doing? Who were you with? What time of day was it? Where were you at? You will start to see what needs attention, whether it's a difficult relationship, money stress, lack of self love, lack of self respect. I mean, it could be a million things. But that is why you need to pay close attention to what is happening at that moment as soon as you get a trigger. And here's the thing, only you can uncover the real cause of your drinking. When a trigger hits, don't wish it away. Sit with it. Just sit with it. By staying hyper aware and tracing each trigger back to its source, that is how you'll find the answer that you need to stop drinking. So focus on this first. I have heard countless clients and members of my community say that they hate triggers and wish that they never had them. I hate that I got triggered. I wish I didn't think of drinking. Why am I thinking of drinking? So, switching your perspective on triggers is going to be the first task. So, here are 3 things that you need to do first. Number 1, pause anything that you're doing when you feel that first pull to drink. When you want to drink and your mind starts ruminating and you feel like, oh, it's a good time to drink, pause, reflect for a second, take a breather, right? Take a walk. 2, ask these 3 questions. You could even write these out. When we're able to connect pen to paper, you're actually able to go a little bit deeper underneath the surface. So, number 1, what just happened? Number 2, what feeling am I trying to avoid right now? And number 3, what do I really actually need? Am I hungry? Am I angry? Am I lonely? Am I tired? I usually stop at hunger. Once I'm fed, you release the beast. Now, number 3, write one sentence that starts with, I notice blank. For an example, I notice I want wine after my boss yells at me. I notice that I am trying to escape this feeling of unworthiness and shame. I notice that, you know what? I need a 5 to 10 minute break. I need to take a little me time. Okay? And now number 4, plan one tiny swap for the next time. All right? So if your boss yells at you, step outside, take a walk, maybe breathe for 5 to 10 minutes, go into your car. I used to go and listen to Vienna by Billy Joel. That was like my reset song. Okay? And then lastly, what you're going to do is repeat this all week and see if it works. If this keeps you from drinking, well, then you found success. If not, then you need to try alternatives, learn to calm down, or just to simply pivot. Have a conversation with that boss. How he talks to you, not okay. But the whole point is you need to be able to fix this problem no matter what. Otherwise, you're going to stay in this suck cycle and it just sucks. So here's a simple exercise that you can do right now. You can pause the video if you need to, think about this, but right now, think of your last urge. Think of those 3 questions and then comment your answer for each one of those questions below. Okay? What were you doing? Right? Like what happened? What feelings am I trying to escape right now? What do I truly need right now? And the reason that we want to comment this below is because this will show you and others watching this video how you're not the only one alone. So go ahead, do that now. Now, the second way that you can get to the root cause of your drinking is literally asking why 5 times. Why? Why? Okay? When you're able to ask why something has happened 5 times, this is the way to get to the root cause of why you want to drink. I will give you a personal example of when I use this. So one time, me and my fiance, we were sitting at the beach, nice, perfect sunny day. The water was turquoise, it was beautiful. And I just had this thought, wow, you know what I could really go for right now? A drink sounds pretty freaking perfect. Mind you, I had no intention to actually drink. It's just kind of something that I used to do. So I just verbalize it. But I was very secure and confident in my sobriety by that point. I just, in that moment felt triggered. And so then my fiance asked me, but why do you want to drink? Aren't you already having a good time? And I said, no, it's an amazing day. It's amazing out here. But a drink would just, make it better. So he asked again, but why do you want to drink? And so I thought a little bit longer and I replied, oh, well, because I'd love to, shut this brain off. It's just fucking 24/7, never stopping. And so he asked, why can't you just shut it off? What is it that you're thinking so much about? And I had to really think hard again. And I was like, golly, man, like this is what I'm talking about. I just want to shut my brain off. But it made me think a little bit deeper. Mind you, I finally got to an answer. And I told him, I'm stressed about not having enough money right now. And he said, well, honey, buying alcohol is not going to help this situation. Spending money, the money that we so quote unquote don't have, isn't going to help. So what he did was reassure me. He told me, you know what, Shy, we're going to figure this out. I promise you, we're going to make Sobriety 7 work out. And that at the time gave me so much peace in that moment. It allowed me to be more present with him, which actually got rid of the urge. I realized that I didn't want the drink. What I wanted was financial security. And the way we got to the root cause of my urge to drink was by asking why multiple times. That is the power of asking why 5 times, not four, not two, five. So, this is how you can apply this for yourself by asking things 5 times. So, the first thing being, catch the urge, right? Catch it. The second you notice I want to drink, pause. Don't judge yourself, right? You want to get curious, not critical, right? You just want to drink. It's not like you want to murder somebody. Relax, okay? Number two, write your first why. Why do I want to drink right now? Jot down the first answer that pops up, even if it's simple. Because I'm tired. That's why I want to drink. I'm so stressed out. Number three, ask why again, and then 4 more times. Each answer becomes the next question. Keep writing. Why am I tired? Because work drained me. Why did work drain me today? Because my boss piled on things last minute. Why did that feel so heavy? Because I'm scared I'll fall behind and lose my job. Why does that scare me so much? Because I'm the main income in my house. Boom! And lastly, number four, spot the real need. Your fifth answer usually reveals it. So in this case, security and rest. It wasn't ever alcohol. And the last thing, to get to the root cause of your drinking, borrow better eyes, okay? Why this matters is because someone who's already walked your path or someone who has helped others through sobriety can give you answers in minutes. That could take you years to figure out alone. And let's be real, most of us don't have another 2 to 10 years to keep living this life that we're currently living. I spent almost a decade fighting the addiction to alcohol, and it wasn't until I met my fiance that I started taking steps in the right direction after 3 years of being together. So here's how you can get good feedback from somebody. Number one, you want to pick the right person, okay? At least somebody who has a year ahead of you. And you want to be able to have somebody who can listen to you more than they talk. Find someone who will really tell you the truth, but with kindness. You also don't want to be super sensitive either. I get it. Like super fragile, teeny tiny little new sober baby, but go in with the intention to learn and to be ready. You might not love everything that the person has to say, but if they are leading with kindness, they're probably coming from a good place. Number two, make sure you ask really clear questions, right? What is one of my habits that you see that might be tripping up my sobriety? Or you can ask, if you were me, what would you change in my life first, right? Or your life first. And then number three, if you were going to pass away and you only had a couple of seconds to give people struggling with alcohol a message, what would it be? Go. So whatever the question it is, just make sure it's super, super clear. And number three, make one change at a time. Make a list of all the things they told you you should change in your life It might be a list of, I don't know, 10, 20, 30 things, but here's how to not get overwhelmed. Do one thing at a time and start with the easiest one so you can start building the momentum that helps you build your confidence. The last thing you want to do is try to do what your sobriety coach or mentor is doing at 2, 3, 4, 5 years of sobriety. Take it slow. There is no finish line. This is a forever process. So, constantly improving yourself over time is going to happen. Take little tiny baby steps. Again, there's no rush to the finish line because the finish line doesn't exist. And lastly, take action. I want you to pause this video and think of a coach, a therapist, a sober friend that would be willing to help you. And next, I want you to text them. Say, hey, can I get 15 minutes? I value your view on my sobriety journey. You will get all the tailored information needed to take action on it quickly. So again, the three best ways to figure out what you need to focus on is one, turn your triggers into learning moments instead of demonizing them. Number two, ask, why do I want to drink? 5 times in a row. Each answer, dig layer by layer, go deeper and deeper until the true answer reveals itself. And then lastly, number three, find somebody ahead of you and let them point you in the right direction. Let them help you see what you're missing faster. So, when you use all three of these, you are not guessing. You are getting straight to the cause of your addiction. And when you hit the real root, the urge dies off. And now there is one less cause of your addiction. Now, if you want to understand how you can get to the root cause of why you drink by working with me one on one, click the link in the description and see if you qualify to book a call. So, like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend who is tired of spinning their tires in the mud. Thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you on the next one.